Oilers postgame after a commanding 5-1 win for the Okotoks Oilers over the Whitecourt Wolverines tonight. The first of two real big home games coming up for Okotoks, and with me is assistant coach Reid Hnatowich. And Reid, if the team was looking too far ahead to Brooks tomorrow night, they certainly didn't show it on the ice. You guys took advantage of an early power play, and how complete would you say this win was for the team?
Yeah, I think out of all the games this year, it was one of our more complete ones. I don't think there was too much time that they sustained with regards to their offensive pressure. And, special team wise, I think it's the power play is something that, we get chirped on quite a bit. And I think it showed tonight, 2 for 2, that we were positive with it.
Absolutely, and no better sign of that than that goal just over 90 seconds in. Jack Silverberg, the nice little behind-the-back pass to find Ryland Brown, who makes no mistake. And for Jack, another great goal for him in that third period. 2 big helpers. How impressed have you guys been, not just with the talent that I know you knew he had, but how well he's found chemistry with his line mates on this team?
Well, I think that was the group that really set the tone. They initiated the pace. I thought, one thing Silverberg did very well tonight was just his tempo defensively. He was fast, pursuing pucks. He was turning things over. And then, it just bought him time and space when he did get it offensively to kind of create his plays. But with him, I know he would be extremely proud of his game tonight, one of the better ones I've seen from him, and it's important for him to build off that heading into tomorrow.
Speaking of, as well on the defensive side, Christian Green, stops all but one puck that he faces. And though there were, long stretches where you guys didn't allow, even entry into the defensive zone, how much of a calming influence was he in a game like this one? And how impressed has his coaching staff been with the way, this upstart rookie out of Pennsylvania continues to just impress anytime he's given an opportunity?
Well, the thing that intrigued us about him was his work ethic, was his commitment to detail, and his just desire to get better with everything that he's doing. So I think, tonight he didn't face a ton of opportunities, but when he did, he managed them. He was calm, composed. A lot of situations where they were dumping pucks that he needed to go out and play and move. I think his communication with his D was positive, and I thought just another stellar performance from him tonight.
Yeah, totally agree. His work ethic is putting even some members of the front office of this team to shame. Not Brady Pup. He's amazing, by the way. Looking ahead to Brooks tomorrow, you know what you're up against. A team that seems to be playing their best hockey right now. A game where we're hoping for a very different style than what we saw in that matchup at the Showcase. How much does tomorrow night's game kind of seem like that second opportunity to put out the kind of performance you wanted the chance to do at the Showcase in Calgary?
Yeah, I think tonight is a big one that we obviously want to build off of. Did a lot of positive things, and I think with heading into tomorrow, we just need to make sure that we're not overhyped in situations. We have an even keel attitude, and we're just prepping every other game. We do have a team who's committed, who's focused, detailed in what they do. So they just need to go out, do what they can, and just manage their emotions.
Thanks for this, Reid. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, King.
Huge offensive output for the Okotoks Oilers today, and in particular for Jack Silverberg's line, one of the newest Oilers. And Jack, your chemistry with Sam Huck and Hunter Saka has just gotten better and better as time has gone on. What has allowed you to find so much success? Obviously, 2 very talented guys to be out there with, but you guys really shone here tonight.
Yeah, I think we just got our feet moving tonight. It took us a couple games to kind of gel together and get some chemistry, but tonight it just kind of seemed like it was clicking and we were moving in their zone a lot. So I think that created a lot of opportunity for us.
Well, and speaking of opportunity, you had that right off the hop when a guy stays out too long for warm-up, which we know nobody ever has that issue on the Okotoks side. But you take advantage of that power play right away and you make that nice little spinning backhand pass to find Ryland Brown. Take me a bit through that and why you guys were able, to kind of seize the momentum so quickly and so significantly.
Yeah, well, you don't get a chance like that very often to start the game, man up. So, you got to take advantage, and it worked out for us there when Brownie put it down to me, and I saw he was going to the net, so I figured if I put it in a good spot, he could put that one away. So, yeah, it worked out.
Of course, I talk about chemistry with your forward line mates, but of course you must have just sensed where Ryland Brown was because you guys played together when you were in Drayton Valley. And having a guy like that I know you were somewhat close with before coming to Okotoks, how much has that made the transition maybe a bit easier too?
Oh yeah, it's awesome. I've known Brownie my whole life. We live 5 minutes from each other at our hometowns in Sherwood Park, so we've played hockey all growing up, and yeah, it's been awesome.
So in terms of the lessons you guys take from a game like this might have been, the most complete game the team's played all year, setting you up nicely for a game where you're going to have to be at least that good, if not better, tomorrow against Brooks. What are you on your side and the team in general continuing to build on as you go against that big test tomorrow?
Yeah, well, it was nice to play a full 60 tonight. It was one of the first games where I felt like we were always going, and we always had them in their zone. So we got to bring that into tomorrow night, because we know it's going to be a tough test, and they're going to try to get us off our game, so we just got to stick to the game plan.
One final thing for you, just your goals for this year as a guy who came into the AJHL as a youngster and, obviously get a new opportunity and a new atmosphere this year. What are the biggest things when you get to, say, the end of February that you want to be saying, I as a forward am doing way better than I was back in October?
Yeah, well, I think the big part is the team's doing good. Like, we got a good squad here. We can go far in playoffs. So, like, I think every guy's going to be great individually, and then we'll get a good team result.
All right. Appreciate this. Congrats on the win, Jack.
Yeah, thank you.